Good. Live audience for the win, exactly. What's going on, Utensils? Welcome to not only the live stream, but also the YouTube content production of Red Dead Redemption, the entire playthrough. This is a marathon. I'm going to be streaming on my live streaming Twitch channel, and also going to be putting on YouTube. Now, I've explained to the Twitch audience already, but you guys that are seeing this now on YouTube, you're going to get it after them. So this is what you get for not watching my streams. However, for the people that are watching this live, and for the people on YouTube, you're going to get to watch me play the entire Red Dead Redemption playthrough as much as I can, as long as it takes, for the next few days when I stream it. This will be all I stream until I complete the game all the way through. Now, the way YouTube is going to see this is you guys are going to see this in 30-ish minute segments. The reason for that is so I can run advertisements on my stream every 30 minutes-ish once again. If I'm doing like a mission or on a checkpoint or something, I won't run an advertisement. I'll wait until I get done with that before I do it. So this will be basically in 30-minute intervals. My YouTube audience will get to see this. But the Twitch audience will pretty much get to see the whole thing in its entirety as fast as possible. Now, what I don't want to do is use this to add to my current daily videos on YouTube, or daily 2 videos. If I do, then don't hate me for it, but I don't want to do it that way. I want this to be additional. And the reason for this, I've already explained to the Twitch audience, is that this is my favorite game of all time. I know it's weird. I love Westerns, I love cowboy-type stuff, and I love Rockstar. So getting this on my YouTube channel will be a lot easier when I stream it, because I won't have to go through edit and render and all that stuff. And it'll also allow me to have a live audience as well. So what this means to my live Twitch audience that's watching me right now is that you guys will get live interaction with me from time to time during the game. For the YouTube audience, you don't get that. You get comments like YouTube does. However, if you guys on YouTube hear me say or responding to a question anyway, I'm going to try and read the username. Like I'll say, username, question this, and I'll answer it appropriately, or I'll respond to them appropriately. So I don't want my YouTube audience to get confused a bunch. Anyway, with that being said, I don't want to take too much time on this introduction. I want to get right into the gameplay. I've already got it set up. And without further ado, here's Red Dead Redemption, which you guys should check out. It's on the Xbox 360. That's all it's on. So if you guys have that, it's a great game to check out. Yeah. So here we go. That intro music. Love it. And I'm going to turn me up this a bit. Zezark, yes, I do like boobs. Also, I will try not to talk during the cinematic cutscenes, because I hate when Let's Players do that. If there's any kind of voice that will be going on the cinematics, I'll try not to talk over that. However, if I do, once again, don't hate me. Also, we will have subtitles, as you see there. Rockstar Games presents. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that for everything, I promise. Just for that, because it's awesome. Ladies. Once again, YouTube audience, if you don't watch my streams, you're missing out. You get to watch me drink Kool-Aid. Why, thank you. You look badass too, Gamer Smack. Slightly smaller face cam? Sure. How's that? Small enough? Hopefully. No. We don't want a bigger face cam. Once again, this is not just for the Twitch audience. I know how you guys love live fapping and stuff. It's also for YouTube.
that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I want to remind you, this is a mature rated game, so there are a few racy comments by the characters in the game, but it does make the game very interactive and fun.
Gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals.
Zezrock, there is no lag on the stream on my end. I have no drop frames at all currently. However, I do suggest that you guys, not only on the YouTube audience, but also on the Twitch audience as well, turn your quality up or down depending on your internet speed. Sometimes I've seen 720 actually make it lag less, so might want to try that.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man...
Game volume turned up. The game volume is actually turned up as loud as it can
I
be.
hardly think so, Jenny.
My microphone's just super loud. I apologize. I don't want to talk over the game too much, but at the same time...
Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental.
Once again, I do have subtitles on for the reason that you may not be able to hear it at all times.
A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Hear that? Money can buy voters. Now you know.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought
Mars.
here to spread
I like that gamer snack.
and the word.
You want to know why I got these scars?
They are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have.
I do want to know why he got those scars on his face. They're pretty intense.
People who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush.
Them religious folk.
Armadillo.
Flashing? I don't know about that. You know what I really love about Rockstar games? Especially the, as of late ones, they make them seem more like a, interactive movie type thing. Alright, so we are now starting off in Armadillo, of course, the main town known in Red Dead Redemption. Of course, this is not the main town as far as size goes, but it's the one that most people are more familiar with. And as I am recording this for YouTube and also on Twitch, I'm going to try and make this as cinematic as possible. Like that guy falling on the ground.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Looks like the guy's still drunken on the ground. Feel kind of bad for him. Let's see if he falls down again. And there he goes. Man, I remember my first time with horses, how confused I was, but I've obviously gotten better now.
Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
And I think this may be the only point you'll ever see the train stationary in this position. I can do that too. Just kidding, no I can't. Oh god. Okay, we're good. Let's try it again. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Mercer, you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned.
Never
for
get your horse
years
killed. Do you know
now.
how difficult that
Folks
is?
say it was built during the Mexican War. What kind
Gamer
of soldiers around
Philo?
back then?
I don't know how
Why'd
to say
they
her name.
leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or
Dat
maybe
horse
they got
ass.
tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
There you go, Steph. There's your jump. You gotta admit, the voice acting for this game, not only the way they talk, but also the quote-unquote mannerisms they use, just very, very well done.
Well, if you're fixing for some
Me,
female
being from the South,
company,
obviously.
you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
I have all the
You ain't
DLC.
really talkative,
Hurts.
are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
By the way, guys, I do have Undead Nightmare on my YouTube channel, so you guys
I'll tell you, Mr.
can
Marshall,
check that out if you
those
feel like it.
coyotes eat better than I do.
I actually did do the Undead Nightmare
Not far
playthrough.
now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
What, Lancipoo? Spoon a cowboy? I'm from Arkansas. I can be a cowboy and get away with it.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
They call me Dusty Spoon. In fact, I think that's what my character name would be. Dusty Spoon. Not Rusty Spoon, but Dusty Spoon. Or it could be Rusty. Rusty the Spoon. What do you guys think? I look forward to your comments. I guess we'll approach on our horse. Might as well.
Slow up.
Sounds good, Nick. Creep away, sir.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
That's hot.
Bill Williamson!
Bill, I've come for you.
Come out here right now!
Sexual pun number 1 of the game.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I
I
was
like that,
an
real
idiot.
nice. They call me
That ain't fair, Bill.
Dusty Spoon, or my horse
my
Dick
brother.
Ear.
I've come to try to save you.
That's pretty good.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Yep.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me.
I implore you to reconsider.
You always were one for fancy words.
Either someone in the Twitch chat or someone on my YouTube comments needs to tell me what movie that's from. That comment I just made. I'll do it again. I implore you to reconsider.
No more Dutch.
Also, I will not tell you where it's from. You guys have to just tell me.
I implores you to go back and tell
Billy
them
Raker got it right, or is that
send someone
Biley?
just a little bit more
Raker. I don't even know.
impressive
Racker.
next time.
Same thing.
Well,
And we're dead. Alright, guys. Good game. Game over. We're done.
Poor
Borgia. That's Dusty Spoon to you, Bill Williamson. Was that his name? Williamson? Well, we lost. Not fast enough on the Deadeye, obviously. Dat buzzard. Oh, Bonnie McFarlane. I wish I wasn't married when I'm around you. I never noticed that. You actually see 3 little blood spots there. It looks like he did actually crawl away from that. That's something I didn't notice my first, second, or third playthrough. I've only played through the entire game once. I have played through more than half of the game the second time, and I've played through under half the game the third time. But I have seen this introduction a few times. Hello, Bombshell. By the way, Bombshell, if you want to, you can work on a Red Dead Redemption thumbnail. If you want to. You don't have to. But I see you there, and I'm thinking that normally you like to sit here and do something cool for each stream I have. And this is going to be a fairly long one.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost
But I
us
only got shot
$15.
once.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
I like that jackass.
Miss.
My name's John Marston. Welcome to
Well, you may be right. Miss
welcome to Jackass.
I don't know.
Today,
So what
Bill
were you
Marston
doing?
and the rifle,
Just trying to
the
give
Cattleman
Mr.
revolver.
Williamson
I'm not
a
sure
chance.
what gun he was using.
For old time's sake.
I think it was a
You
Winchester.
know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Where's
What
my
was
my
it?
horse, Dick here?
Dumb.
What happened to Dick here?
Just like you.
Thank you, miss.
It's unfortunate.
See my hat?
I have. And,
Dat hat.
what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time
took
and go
Dick
after the
here.
less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic.
Dusty
Just like
spoon
in
to
those
you, ma'am.
penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter?
That's fine. Just got
Get
shot.
back
No
some of
big
that
deal.
money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
What else would you be thanking her
Mr.
for?
Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Zezwak, I don't like any YouTubers. I hate them all. Every single one of them. Now, one thing I did like that's not really noticeable in the rest of the game is if you pay attention to Marston here, when he's not only walking, but especially if you start sprinting, he'll end up holding onto his side. At least that's where it was before. So it's obviously he's wounded. They try to make him appear wounded, like he's in pain when he's doing it. So obviously he's not really walking like he's in pain just yet, but here in a second, he'll probably grab onto his side. Once again, he did before when I played through my first time. There he goes. It's a deep wound.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Yeah, instantly.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here.
Oh!
See if we can get you back in the saddle.
Oh! Puns! Ah, that's means sex, right? Catch a ride? Well, it's not Dick Year, but it'll do. We'll name him Dick Year the Second.
It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, boy.
Dick Year the Second. You're beautiful. You're majestic.
See what a real ranch looks like.
Now, something I did do before I started today is I set my horse controls to camera preferred instead of horse preferred.
To your right is the
So
store.
a horse
You won't
favorite, I'm
find
not sure
Parisian
what it is.
fashion, but it's good for the
But basically, it
essentials.
means like my camera will be, or when I'm riding a horse, it'll be more focused on the camera instead of the controls of the horse. So it should make for more, once again, cinematic appearance. Mount that horse.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
I got shot. That's legitimately all we've talked about. Is being shot.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Yeah!
I never really realized how close the train tracks come to their property and how oddly their property is
That's the barn
placed.
over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
You can see him holding onto his side once again.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
Thanks for
You
the
get
tour.
no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Better run over you, bitch. I'm gonna run over you, Hitch. Get it? Hitch the
Come on,
horse.
this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
It's funny. Bonnie the philosopher McFarlane.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out.
Who do you guys think
Country
is
is
trespassing
really
on the
beautiful
land?
around this time.
If you already know, don't say anything. But who do you think it is? You can be silly if you want.
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
It's Mac Gamer, I knew it. No, you can't fuck people in this game, Steph. You're married. You're a married man. Jesus be trespassing on these lands.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Arbon.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
Well, according to that drunkard, ain't we all?
Well, with
We all
good
married,
cigarettes
so.
and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
Of course.
Whoa! Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
Better get the fuck out of here, rabbits.
Better shoot rabbits than outlaws.
No, you're not getting away from me that easy. Shooting all them bunnies like an evil motherfucker. Bitch, I can't get on my horse. Okay, there we go.
Keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Yeah.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Giddy up! Quick, they're going after the chickens.
Motherfuckers! There's one more in here somewhere. No! Chicken! Kill him! Bonnie, you're a terrible shot.
Gotcha.
Good riddance.
Whoa there.
Auto aiming is just done by simply pressing the start menu and going to your gaming options, and then you can choose between normal or easy or hardened aiming. And normal, I believe, gives you a slight auto lock. And I'm not using Deadeye just yet. I don't have that unlocked.
Here we are.
Come on.
All right. Very good.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
What a suave motherfucker, I tell you. All right then.